Hey everyone! Welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge. Today, we're diving deep into 15 key reasons why you might be feeling lost and directionless. We're going to get real about the emotional roadblocks that might be holding you back, and I'm going to give you actionable steps to reclaim your focus and start moving forward again. Trust me, you are not alone in this. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's figure this out together. You crushed it! You set a goal, you put in the work, and you actually achieved it. Give yourself a high five because that's huge. But then, crickets. Instead of feeling that rush of accomplishment, you feel kind of empty, maybe even a little lost. You might be missing that sense of challenge, that drive towards something new. The finish line, while amazing, can also feel like a dead end if you don't have a new path to embark on. Sometimes the reason you feel lost is because someone else, someone you love and trust, is holding you back. Their negativity, need for control, or constant criticism can be a weight around your ankles, preventing you from soaring the way you're meant to. Think about it. Is there someone in your life who consistently shoots down your ideas? Acknowledging this is the first step towards breaking free from their influence. Let's be real. Money matters. It impacts almost every aspect of our lives, and when you're constantly worried about money, it's incredibly difficult to focus on anything else. You might be stuck in a job you hate, feeling trapped with no way out. The bills are piling up, and the thought of pursuing your passions feels like a distant dream. A side hustle, for example, can be a game changer. It not only brings in extra income, but can also reignite your sense of purpose and possibility. Sometimes the reason you feel lost has nothing to do with the present moment and everything to do with your past. Unresolved trauma can leave deep emotional scars. These unresolved issues can manifest as anxiety, fear, or even physical symptoms. They keep you stuck in old patterns, preventing you from moving forward. Talking to someone, a therapist, a trusted friend, or a family member can be incredibly liberating. We live in a world of endless options. While having choices is generally a good thing, too much of it can actually be paralyzing. You start overthinking, second-guessing, and comparing yourself to others. This constant state of analysis leads to decision fatigue, which leaves you feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and ultimately lost. You're so busy trying to pick the perfect path that you end up standing still, going nowhere. Let's talk about the big F word, failure. It's something we're all terrified of, even though it's an inevitable part of life. We build up these worst-case scenarios in our minds, which then prevent us from taking any risks at all. Think about it. What's the worst that could happen if you actually went for it? Would the world really end? Probably not. Raise your hand if you're the queen or king of multitasking. You're juggling a million things at once, constantly on the go, trying to do it all. But here's the thing. When you spread yourself too thin, you end up sacrificing quality for quantity. This constant state of busyness can be incredibly draining and ironically unproductive. The solution? Learning to say no. It's about setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being. From a young age, we're bombarded with messages about what we should be doing. Go to college, get a good job, get married, have kids, buy a house, climb the corporate ladder, retire, and then what? These societal expectations can be incredibly suffocating, especially if they don't align with your own values and aspirations. It's time to ditch the shoulds and start focusing on what truly matters to you. Routines often get a bad rap, but here's the truth. Routines are the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life. When you have a solid routine, you're not wasting precious mental energy on mundane decisions. Instead, you're waking up with a sense of purpose and direction. You know exactly what needs to get done, and you have a plan to make it happen. Routines provide structure, and structure creates freedom. It's impossible to ignore the 24/7 news cycle and the constant barrage of negativity that seems to be everywhere we look. This constant exposure to bad news can be incredibly draining and make you feel powerless. But here's the thing. You don't have to consume it all. It's okay to take a break from the news, to unfollow negative accounts on social media, and to set boundaries with people who bring you down. We all have those moments where we dwell on the past, replaying scenarios in our heads and wondering, what if I had done this differently? What if I had taken that chance? These what-if thoughts can be incredibly seductive, but they're also incredibly dangerous. The truth is, you can't change the past. All you can do is learn from your experiences and make the best decisions you can in the present moment. When was the last time you felt truly excited about something? Something that made you feel alive and energized? If you're struggling to answer that question, it's possible that you've lost touch with your passions. Life gets busy, responsibilities pile up, and we slowly start to lose sight of the things that used to light us up. The key to rediscovering your passions is to approach it with a sense of curiosity and playfulness. Think back to your childhood. What activities did you enjoy? What made you feel happy and engaged? Having a mentor can be a game changer. A mentor is someone who has already walked the path you're on, someone who can offer guidance, support, and accountability. They've made their own mistakes, learned from them, and are now in a position to help you navigate your own journey. A mentor can help you identify your blind spots, challenge you to think differently, and celebrate your successes along the way. The good news is, mentors come in all shapes and sizes. Holding on to regrets and past hurts is like carrying around a heavy backpack full of rocks. It weighs you down, drains your energy, and prevents you from moving forward. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to practice forgiveness. It's about releasing yourself from the burden of anger, resentment, and bitterness. It's about choosing to let go of the past so that you can create a brighter future for yourself. When you're feeling lost and alone, it's easy to isolate yourself from the world. You might retreat into your shell, push people away, and convince yourself that you have to go through this alone. But here's the thing, you don't. We need people in our corner, people who love and support us unconditionally. Having a strong support system, whether it's family, friends, or a community, can make all the difference. So there you have it, 15 reasons why you might be feeling lost, and more importantly, 15 ways to start finding your way back. Trust your gut, listen to your intuition, and take that first step. You've got this.